Problems are a gift, a straight up gift, because as a rule, adversity reveals genius and prosperity hides it. What you guys don't get is the only sound judge of who the fuck you are on this earth is who you are in times of adversity. When shit's not going your way, that's who you are. That is the only unbiased judgment. You guys try to shape your idea of self, the story you tell yourself when times are good. But I always operate from the fact that when that door slammed shut, when everything was against me, the way I operated was my greatest source of validation. That I wouldn't be broken. So out here, when you believe these are problems, they're actually possibilities waiting to be solved for your elevation. But most motherfuckers haven't isolated enough to elevate. It's in the mind, the real hard work. You can't just swing the hammer double as hard your whole life. One day, you're going to have to elevate to the truly hard work, which is thinking, making the fucking blueprints. You're not going to be able to just do the work all the time and elevate. The hardest work is what works. And that's thought process, construction, massive cultivation of ideas. And the only way you'll tap into your genius is through alignment. When you're truly aligned, this is where your perspective is clear enough. You have the clarity to then solve the problem and see it from a non-victim standpoint. When you're at a low and you're only looking at stuff from a negative frame of mind, low frequency emotions, you're victimizing. So that's why self-transcendence is the key. You can't give a fuck about you. You can't give a fuck about you anymore. The second I wake up, I fucking owe you my best. I owe the world a proper, valuable product and service. I owe the world everything that was valuable to me in the form of knowledge and wisdom. I owe my wife the best life that I can provide. And I owe my son the man I always needed. I fucking owe, and I love it. Anything else is victimization. The true leader that operates from abundance, he needs for nothing but to provide value to individuals. And that value, the value you give today, is the future fucking profit you'll collect. Because when you're exponentially valuable and you change lives before they ever even fuck with you, this is how you prove your worth beforehand. People don't get this and they want to collect before they give. If you give more than you take, you'll get more than you gave. And that's the fucking fact. All I do all day is give. Because my validation source comes from me knowing I gave what was most valuable to me. And that was the mindset. The mindset hack that I used the fucking greatest and worked the best for me was, who am I when shit's not going my way? Who the fuck am I when I'm not getting my way? That's where my higher self steps in. Everyone should be creating this version, this 10.0 version of self that they're stepping into daily with positive habits that are creating this individual. Now, the only way to create this individual to a T is to wait till you're inconvenienced. Wait till shit's not going your way. Till everything's taken from you. And then let him do the dirty work. Don't operate from your highest self and be proud of yourself and pat yourself on the back when everything's going your fucking way, motherfucker. Because as a rule, adversity reveals genius and prosperity hides it. That's why all you top dogs, once you made it a bit, got comfortable. But your boy Wes right here, he's self-inflicted adversity the entire time, which kept him from the comforts that are killing your bitch ass. Everything you're seeking, all those pleasures, are destroying you, and you fucking know it. You need to self-inflict adversity to continually reveal that genius, to continually cultivate that 10.0 self, your highest self that operates from complete consciousness at all times. Very rarely do I operate from Wes Watson. Wes Watson desires shit. Wes Watson is a fool. Wes Watson is all these things. That's the ego. But when I operate from my higher self, I just have a blue fucking print, and a plan that is adhered to without fail. What people don't get is they always want to say, oh, this is what works for me. No, it doesn't. How do you know when something works for someone? How do you know? Because everyone will tell you what they're doing works for them because they have such a fucking big ego. They don't want to act like they're failing in any way. But the fact is, the only way that you know something works for someone is zero deviation. And the thing is what doesn't work for you works for you because you're building internal assets and these attributes that make you unbreakable. That's what works for someone, is when they truly are able to shift their mind around anything to find the win, to find the gem, to find the growth, to extract wisdom. So no matter what I'm doing internal work, even especially if it's something I don't want to do. Well, then the riches are internal. If I don't want to do it, like that 10-year prison term, it was more valuable than money. Because the wisdom I was collecting by living all those days I didn't want to live with the positive mindset, not deviating from actions that built me, these were the assets that no one can take from me. Are you doing that? In the job you don't like? Are you deciding not to put your best, not to walk in with that positive mental attitude, not to do your best work because you don't like the job? If you don't like it, that's when you need to fucking exercise the mindset even greater, because these are the only tests. The second you like something, you're going to find something wrong with it. The second you like something, you're going to take your foot off the gas. You lose during your winning season. That's what happens. You get soft. You get weak. That's what happens to people. They get fucking comfortable. I need you guys to use this one hack, and that is when shit's not going your way, you ask yourself, who am I at this moment? I'm not getting my way, and how am I reacting? Who am I right now? This is the true me. When you learn to make that man who you are, obviously during good times you'll be indestructible. Self-inflicted adversity so that you can continually reveal that genius. Let's go!